Yo, 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 we're back. We're back. I didn't clean up anything, but I just wanted to come back and talk to y'all. So, I really like Jester's idea here to play a Mutant Protectors build. That sounds sick, actually. Mutant Protectors is the defense card where you can look at the top 5 cards, put a X-Men ally that is basically have them defend the attack. But because of Limbo, you can set that top card, and that gets pretty interesting. So I'm here. The hiccups all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm here for that. That sounds really fun. Coffee sounds fantastic right now. Coffee's always fantastic. My only Magic game so far was a Cosmo Voltron build, which was hilarious. I want to do that actually. It's so funny. Cosmo. Honestly, like even not necessarily just like the fact that you can look at the top card, but Cosmo is really interesting, and I'm drawing parallels here from Lord of the Rings with Elrond Villia and Master Craftsman, which Master Craftsman allows you to look at the top 5 cards of your deck and pull an attachment to your hand, then shuffle your deck. What the unintended, or maybe it was intended, the non-direct benefit to that is that with Elrond, you're playing the top card of your deck for free, basically. And sometimes you have a top card on your deck that you don't want to play. Same with Magik, right? You don't necessarily want to use or play that top card. So if you have Cosmo, it allows you to cycle. It's very similar to the Invocation deck. And so we're running Cosmo. Um, but I think like it's nice to have Cosmo as a, never taking consequential damage. We can Voltron him, but I think there's the other really nice benefit to having Cosmo here is you can cycle into a card that you really want. I think that's probably like maybe even more so the better benefit of having Cosmo than the couple of damage he's going to be able to put out. But like if you really need to thwart, cycle and hope you get a mental resource and stuff like that. So, oh, I'm so sorry. Also, what villain should we play? I don't want to play Claw again. We could go Juggernaut. I kind of want to go Juggernaut. Juggernaut sounds pretty fun. Also, kind of techs against the Mutant Protectors build a little bit, which I think will be kind of interesting. I think I've talked myself into Juggernaut. My strategy was to use Limbo and the Domino Leadership ally to always force digging deep. Oh, that's sick. Oh, I like that. That's fun. I really like that. Nice. That's really fun. God, I love this game. It's so good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's really clever. Juggernaut sounds fun. Let's do it. Alrighty. I like Juggernaut. Do we have a favorite villain from the new box yet? Or are we still trying to feel that out? I really enjoyed Dark Beast. Now I've only played Unis and Dark Beast, so I don't feel like I have the right to say anything quite yet, but I'm curious what you all think. Alright, so Juggernaut. Oh yeah, I have the full art version of Juggernaut. I forgot about that. Also, I sent out an email. I got a couple of responses, but if you have won, if you won um the giveaway, I haven't had time, or honestly, it just kind of slipped through the cracks. But I emailed y'all yesterday. 4 Horsemen and the final fight. Actually, I really liked all the fight. That's good. That's good. I haven't played the new villains yet. Just started with the new heroes. I do like them both at once, so I can get used to each new character separately. I don't like to do the. I got here. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. Um, we have to get Hope Summers. Oh yeah, Hope Summers is hanging out. Is there a is there a tie between Magik and Hope Summers at all in the comics. I just ordered a bunch of promo arts on eBay. Sick. I overpaid for sure, but yeah, FFG, just let us buy them, please. I do think that Next Evolution was the last time that they said that they were doing the randomized packs, which is pretty nice. I assume that they'll go back to the original where you just get the cards. So I can already tell my favorite won't be Four Horsemen. It's the last time they do random. Yeah. Throw out a mod set. Someone let me know a mod set to play. And we're gonna grab mutant protectors and stuff. I'm gonna grab established perimeter because that's very decent. And mutant protectors. I'm excited because I had to get mine on eBay as well. Yeah. It's yeah. I think yeah. When an enemy attacks you, put an X-Men ally into play from your hand. Oh, it's from your hand. It's from your hand. But it does count the top of your deck. Marauders. All right, sweet. Zero tolerance. What are the Marauders? We'll go Marauders. Let's grab the last copy of Mutant Protectors. There we go. Sinister 6 from Spider. Ooh. Or just Sentinels. I kind of like... let's go Sinister 6. Let's go... I like Sinister 6. I feel like I haven't played them in a while. Talking about Iron Spider Sinister 6 or just Sinister 6? I think it's Iron Spider, right? Or Sinister Assault. I think this comes from... This is Iron Spider Sinister 6, yeah. Yeah. That'll be fun. Yeah. So I think I also kind of want to lean into a perfect defense build. Where does my damage come from? Okay. I'm trying to like formulate how this looks in my head. Let's grab the X-Men allies because we're gonna need those. So that's gonna be Nightcrawler, Armor, best thing ever was the fix on teamwork. I love the fix on teamwork. I've been playing more Reavers and Nasty Boys now that teamwork isn't so terrible. 100%. Oh my gosh, yes. Forgot what they called her in her hero pack. Oh yeah. Grab X. Just grabbing X-Men. Go triage. X. Let's grab Utopia. Let's not forget Utopia this time. Teamwork fix. Sorry, Super Loop. No, you're totally fine. The teamwork fix came out with this box. Basically, instead of all of the minions activating, it effectively gives them quick strike for the new minion. So if you have two like Reavers out that both have teamwork, or you have one Reaver out, a new one comes out with the teamwork. That new one, it's either the new one or the old one. I think it's the new one activates. It could attack or scheme based on whatever you're in, but the old one doesn't. And so it just kind of fixed the whole chain of like, now we have 37 attacks. And it's just like, okay, cool. So teamwork in 4 players was brutal. And so they just kind of fixed that. All right, we got Blood Gem, Sorcerer Supreme, Legion. Yeah. It was a great fix. I'm a huge fan of that fix. Not the deck I wanted. We also want Spiritual Meditation. I was looking for Utopia. That's what I was looking for. Then I mean, like, we can get up to a 4 defense fairly easily with the what is it? Is it her armor? It's not her crown. Yeah, her armor. She gets retaliate 1. And so like we can go like electrostatic armor. Unflappable. Oh, I see how that could suck a multi. Oh yeah, it's brutal. It was 100% brutal. Because it's exponential, right? Like there was a game, I forgot what it was. There's a teamwork set that like shuffles all the teamwork minions back in, and like there was a game where we did first one came out, second one came out, we get 2 activations, a third one came out, now it's 3 activations. That's 5 total activations, and then I think a fourth one came out. I think it was like one of those where you got dealt out a ton of encounter cards, and then at that point you're at 9 activations, and you're just like, okay, like, eh. But now it's just a new one, which is so much better, so much better. Armored vest. Let's look over here for X-Men as well. Karma, Iceman, Rock Slide. Let's grab Rock Slide. Let's grab Polaris. I'm thinking for Mutant Protectors. Those are good ones. Karma could be a decent one. No, she would just die off of Mutant Protectors. Iceman. Sinister Six is already devastating in 4-player. Imagine the old team. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2. We never grabbed Utopia. Someone yell at me more. Yeah, teamwork sucked bad. We always killing every minion on the table for most part of fear of being overrun. 100%, yeah. It was so brutal. Dive Bomb was the 500 kilogram bomb. Helldivers and Marvel Champions. As soon as you saw minions with team, oh yeah. Get that out of my face. Get no more teamwork minions, please. Sounds to me like the old teamwork was a good idea, but had the chance to just end you on the spot and co-op. Yeah, I think like I like the idea of what they were going for, but like just mechanically, it was tough. It was really tough. Any other X-Men? Storm, Longshot. Oh, Colossus. Colossus for Mutant Protectors. Now, okay, so if you play Mutant Protectors, even though it has the defense keyword, you're not considered defending anymore, correct? That's always been the hang up for me with Mutant Protectors. You're not the defender any longer, so you can't trigger like Unflappable, I believe, because you're switching defenders. I don't freaking know anymore, dude. I can't use the basic classes. Thank you so very much. Totally forgot about that. Good call. Thank you. Let's run Hangar Bay. So Hangar Bay is after an ally defends against an attack and is not defeated, exhaust the card and ready that ally. This is going to have some nice synergy with Mutant Protectors. And I think a lot of the times I'm going to be using mutant protectors to block minion attacks to get them out very cheap. I believe so. I've never played protection as much. I'm new to the reaction windows. I know it was a huge like hubbub when it came out because it has the defense keyword. So I think it triggers like flow like water. It's like when you play a defense event, you can trigger flow like water, but then you're switching the defender. And so you are not defending even though you played a defense card. It's a weird. It's weird. It's weird. That's all I know. All I know is that it's weird. um, we got shield spell, right? Shield spell is the mystic. When you would take any amount of damage from an attack, discard this card. Prevents. Sure, why not? You never get to play a shield spell. That is 40 cards. I think. We got electrostatic armor, unflappable. We're doing a lot of basic defending. I guess you weren't defending, so unflappable and stuff doesn't trigger, but it also makes sense thematically as well, yeah. Daily reminder, don't forget to grab Utopia. Thank you. Thank you, Just Ray. I appreciate you. I need that. I need to like put that in my calendar. Just Ray, just shoot me a message every day. Don't forget to grab Utopia, please. Oh my goodness. So I think the other thing that we could look at is running some Desperate Defense. Flow up to 43 cards. Desperate Defense. Once Juggernaut hits really hard though. I don't know actually how frequently we're not going to be able to take damage. So like the perfect defense stuff may not work with Juggernaut. So do we take out Unflappable? I think we take out Unflappable. Because I think we're taking damage and we run Angel's Airy instead. Right? Because we're going to be taking damage, but we're going to be defending a lot. And so after you defend against an attack, place a fatigue counter here. And then as an alter ego action, we can remove fatigue counters. And the idea is to use like X, and then she has a couple of cards in her deck to confuse Juggernaut to get rid of Overkill. Once we flip that helmet. So I'm happy with that. And we just don't run the armored vest, but I think we're down to 19 now. Or 24. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, we're at 25. One does not simply take damage from Juggernaut. I've been a fan of Subdue more lately. Can use it. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, Subdue. Where you just -3 attack. Really, yeah. I feel like recently I've unlocked a huge potential in the game to changing my mindset while playing. Oh yeah? How so? At 9 a.m. Don't forget Utopia every day. Reminding him like the movie Airplane. I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're counting on you. So the idea of this deck, right? Especially with the minions that are in there, is we are defending Juggernaut's attack. We basic defend Juggernaut's attack. We're taking some damage, but Angel's Airy will heal us up. We'll use Mutant Protectors when we can to pop in an ally to block a minion attack. With the minion attacks, ideally, they will survive. Hangar Bay will ready them up. Utopia will ready us up. We'll be already going into the next stage. That's the idea. Honestly, Jocasta makes a lot of sense here, so we can grab Mutant Protectors. Let's do that, actually. Let's grab Jocasta. I think that's the last little piece to this puzzle. Because she can grab a defense event, which can be Mutant Protectors. So we're not reliant on drawing Mutant Protectors and Mutant Protectors and a ally in our hand. Now we will have 7 cards effectively with Sorcerer Supreme, so we should be fine, but I hit the point where I stopped looking at trying to just damage and playing down lots of cards like Utopia and other supports, realizing how strong they are. Yeah. Champions is a game of understanding and hitting the tempo at the right time. And different villains have different tempo triggers, right? Juggernaut, you have to withstand. And that's gonna be one of the main talking points in the Claw video where I did Rhino. I meant to do Claw and then Life. But one of the things that is going to be a main kind of theme in the Claw villain breakdown is don't push damage. Don't push damage. You have too many threats to worry about, especially when you're playing expert. 2 side schemes and a minion. There are many games where I'm not touching Claw until turn 4. Good morning, Luther. How's it going? How you doing? Excited for next Tuesday. That's when you're going to find out that allies are broken to a point that they nerf chump blocking more and more with every expansion. Yeah. If you keep from 4 damage, now it's 13 damage. And yeah, 100%. And then, like so many villains, I want to kill that final stage as quickly as possible, right? And you can set it up with a lot of heroes where, like, 90% of the game is played on the first stage of the villain. But then there's Star-Lord. That's fair. I'm going to go play with a friend. See you guys later. Awesome. Have so much fun. See ya. But yeah, the sitting there, especially with like mutagen formula, Venom Goblin, things that have nasty implications when you flip to stage 3 or stage 2, dealing out encounter cards or whatever. Just hold damage. Hold damage. Set them up so that you can not have to deal with it. Oh, sick. You're playing Millennium Blades? Nice. Have fun. I usually don't hardly do any damage for the first few turns as you set up. Yeah, then you go ham, which is why I struggle with the villains that don't give you any breathing room. Yeah. See ya. Have a good one. Alrighty. So attach Juggernaut's helmet to Juggernaut. Put Hope Summers into play under the first player's control. Juggernaut's helmet here. He gains Stalwart in his attack scheme Overkill. We can spend 3 resources of the same type to remove each momentum counter here and flip the card. Juggernaut starts in stage 2 with 21 health. Let's start with 10. When revealed, place 1 momentum counter here. If Juggernaut Exposed is in play, flip it. Otherwise, give Juggernaut a tough status card. And he's a 1/3. But he gets +1 attack for each momentum counter. So he's a 1/4. Gross. Millennium Blades looks like one of those I want to run if I start playing multiplayer board games for sure. Yeah, it looks really, really cool. Angel's Area, Exorcism, Mutant Protectors, that's 3. Mutant Protectors, that's 4. Stepping Disc is 5. And Jocasta is 6. Honestly, I'm thinking about just keeping these. I'm not going to play them, but I'm thinking about using that to flip the helmet. And then we have Exorcism to confuse. Now we're losing a little bit of efficiency with that, but that's going to keep his helmet unflipped for a long time. Who do you hope to fight Tuesday, good sir? Some of the new villains? Others? I am down for whatever. I'm going to be bringing... So I'm visiting... Luther's store on Tuesday. We're going to be playing some champions there. I'm going to be bringing like a super supportive cable build. That's what I'm bringing to the table. Juggernaut is fun. I don't even care about the complaints that it's just flipping the helmet. Yeah, I think Juggernaut's a ton of fun. I want to play Angel's Airy. Let's go ahead and mulligan Jocasta. Okay, I was hoping for a double, but here we are. Alrighty. Alrighty, so we are going to flip up. We're not going to use the interrupt. Top card of the deck is a Stepping Disc. Cool. So let's use Mutant Protectors, and Stepping Disc to flip the helmet. So remove each momentum counter. So now... Juggernaut is going to take an additional damage from each card with a printed mental resource. And after he schemes, we have to place a momentum counter there. Let's go ahead and use... Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and... Oh, wait, no. It doesn't work like that. Ugh. We don't just get the confused. It has to be a wild or a mental resource. Okay, well, that changes some stuff. That's fine. Let's go ahead and use a basic attack to knock out the tough. We're going to use armor to play Stepping Disc So ready our hero, choose a magic card in our discard pile not named Stepping Disc. We're actually going to use Exorcism to play it then. And we're going to put Exorcism on the top of our deck. Okay. We have Angel's Airy, so we could play Exorcism right now and just hope that we top deck into a mental. Don't love it. Hope is going to hit Juggernaut for 2. 1, 2. Magik is going to hit Juggernaut for 2. 1, 2. Cable at the table, baby. My man. Let's go. Yes. I'm so pumped. I really love Cable. People sleep on him so much, especially in solo with a lot of player size games being 2 threat. Yeah. Yeah. Use Exorcism as a resource so you can get it back with Stepping Disc and draw it next turn. I like the way you think, No Feed. I should read the I should read the chat more frequently. You can't play Exorcism now. You already used. Oh yeah, you're right. Where's my? Thank you. Okay, yeah. There's my reminder. I actually don't think I played the top card in my deck. I think Stepping Disc was in my. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna hang on to Angel's Airy, and we're gonna stand up. Definitely gonna need that by the same token, Magic token. Oh, did they put one out? I didn't see it. I'm just using my Lord of the Rings and Arkham like reminder tokens. All right, so we got Exorcism, Angel's Airy, Legion, Polaris. Hey, R. Scott, thank you for the subscription. You're amazing. 2 months. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's exciting. Professor X, top card of the deck, is a genius. That's less than desirable. Nah, not yet. Just talking about me personally. I'm patiently waiting for buy the same tokens and Tesseract to drop all the AOA stuff. How is top deck Mutant Protectors working? I drew into 2 Mutant Protectors to start the game, so not well. This is my second turn, so not well at all. But now we have Exorcism that we can play. We have an X. We have a lot of ways to confuse at this point. So let's go 1. Juggernaut's going to hit us for 3. We'll take it. 3, 4, 5. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our encounter card is Captive Hope. Hope Sunburst cannot ready. And it has an acceleration icon. My Mutant Protectors were all bunched together as well. It must be glue or something. Yeah, they haven't been used in forever, and so they start to congeal together. Trying to figure out. Okay, so I want to play. If I play Professor, or if I play Exorcism, I can get Angel's Airy on the table, but then I don't have like an answer. I think Professor X is probably the best play, but then I'm floating a card again, mainly because we can't use resource. We don't have Limbo. So I think regardless, that's what we do is we go Polaris, Legion, Exorcism, hang on to Airy to play X. That's going to confuse Juggernaut. Now we're not flipping down, but that does protect us against. I don't know all the names of the cards yet, but that does protect us against their version of, or the standard 3 version of Advance. We use X to go ahead and thwart here, take down Captive Hope. So we're going to protect his helmet flip. Also, he should have taken an extra damage from Hope last turn, but we'll hit him for 2. And we're going to hang on to the Airy. Stand up. Dark Designs. Yes, thank you. Yes. So are we planning to put X in front of the Unstoppable Juggernaut? No wonder he died in AoE. We'll see, but there's a very decent chance, yes. Actually, I would say almost impossibly. Actually, we have Shield Spell. So now we're gonna toss him in front of there. Juggernaut's gonna swing at us. X is gonna go and try and stop Juggernaut, and look at that, he survives. Well, I mean X doesn't, but it worked. Our encounter card is going to be a Dark Child. We can flip to Alter Ego. We can choose to exhaust or deal 1 damage to each character you control to discard the obligation. We're going to flip to Alter Ego. And I think we're going to deal a damage. Honestly, I'm okay with the damage at this point. Hope's not really taking a lot of damage, but yeah, I'm okay with that. All right, let's heal for 3. Oh, our Sky 5 gifted subs. You're amazing. Thank you. Ah, thank you so very much. So, congratulations to all those who got a gifted tier 1 sub. Thank you so very much. Ah, today's a good day. Today's a fantastic day. Nice. Awesome. Why do you have both versions of spiritual meditation? Because I'm lazy and I grab the first one that I find. Thank you so very much. Yeah, this is amazing. That's awesome. Okay, let's play our first copy of spiritual meditation. Shield spell, draw into a strength. Toss shield spell. Use spiritual meditation to draw into a Nightcrawler and a soul strike. We're going to toss Nightcrawler. We're going to play our last copy of Spiritual Meditation. Sorcerer Supreme, there we go. And establish perimeter. Okay, so we've got Sorcerer Supreme, Soul Strike, and Angel's Airy there. We do have to discard a card. Or we're going to be able to put a card on top of our deck, which is going to be Soul Strike. I shouldn't laugh, but it's like, oh my god, here comes the demons. What do we do? You know, in the wheelchair. Let's go stop him. Hear me out. Get Jugs down to 1 HP, then take off his helmet and let X take him out. I believe in you. That was one of the challenges for the next evolution, like organized play things, was to have Professor X take out Juggernaut. Hear me out. Nelson, I never asked, do you enjoy heroes that are more on the difficult side or more fun to play and a little less challenging? Just curious. I don't necessarily. I think I enjoy more difficult heroes. I think I probably enjoy more difficult heroes. The wheelchair gets gets hit first, yeah. I think I enjoy characters that have a lot of sequencing and a lot of decision choices. Why am I exhausted? I shouldn't be exhausted, right? Yeah. I'm gonna heal. Which I think is associated with and correlated with difficulty. So, alrighty. We're gonna flip up, we're gonna interrupt to put Soul Strike on the top of our deck. We're gonna use Genius to play Sorcerer Supreme. We're going to use Establish Perimeter to play Soul Strike and deal 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top card is a Lightning, so it does not trigger. We'll use a String to play Angel's Airy. And we're starting to. Nelson doesn't like OP heroes. I don't necessarily like OP here. I think it's more that I don't enjoy OP heroes that have a very direct playstyle, right? Like Strange I think is boring. I don't enjoy playing Strange because of. Oh wait, I'm going to thwart one here. Because of. Wait, no, I was already exhausted. Just kidding. I healed. I don't think I like Strange because you just play Invocation deck, right? There are, like, Captain Marvel is an incredibly powerful hero, and I really enjoy Captain Marvel because she's very supportive. She's very, like, she plays differently. I love Groot. I really do like Groot. Strange playstyle is win. That's fair. Magic Crown 2, 4, 5. Sorcerer Supreme is 6. Top card of the deck is a Magic Barrier. Okay. We're going to go 1 threat here. Juggernaut's going to attack. We're going to play Magic Barrier from the top of our deck. So when a enemy initiates an attack, prevent 3 damage from the attack. And then if it's a Lightning or a Wild, it is not. But we're going to prevent 3 damage from the Attack for 3. Deal 1 indirect damage to each player. Exhaust each character damage this way. It's going to be... I'm going to take Magik. We'll exhaust Magik. But we don't take any damage from the attack. Encounter card is Iron Spider, Guard, Patrol, Retaliate 1, and Toughness. Ugh. And Overkill. Crew would be very fun if the word Force wasn't there. I totally agree. Spider-Ham is better than Strange. I agree with that. I love with how much fun he is to play. He gets broken, but he's not formulaic like Strange. I agree. Angel's Airy after you defend. Oh yeah, it is for some reason I thought it was a basic defend. Thank you, Leroy. Gross. Alrighty. We'll play Soul Sword. We got Limbo. There it is. Okay, so I think Utopia is more important than Hangar Bay here. So let's go Magic Barrier, Soul Strike to play Utopia. And I think Magic's Crown is really good. Triage can take a hit. We're going to go Triage because then it readies Magik. Yeah. So let's go Magic's Crown and Hangar Bay to play Triage. We're going to heal 2 damage from Magik. Utopia is going to trigger, and we're going to ready Magik. Magik is going to attack for 3 Pierce here. Retaliate 1. Hope is going to attack for 3. Which will take out Iron Spider. No Retaliate. Force kills the character's usefulness. Yeah. Nelson's brilliant strategy. Gross. Yeah. Hey, Nelson. What cards in AOA do you think are going to have a dramatic impact on pre-AOA heroes? Sidekick is going to be a huge one. Sidekick is my sleeve is messed up. Sidekick is probably the biggest one. I also really like Blood Rage. The one where that sleeve is messed up too. Now I'm out of sleeves. Sidekick. Yeah, I think Sidekick is the one there. Blood Rage is a good one. Gold Balls, I think, has a lot of impact for your digging deep decks. Do you stream the Star Wars card game too? The Unlimited? The goal is yes. I started that league, and then coming back to streaming, just kind of came back right at the same time. But yes, I do plan on doing that. Triage is going to thwart 1 here. Alright, let's stand up. Limbo. We got Mystical Armor. There we go. Now we're talking. Rock Slide. Give me a Mutant Protectors. Blood Gem. Stepping Disc. Exorcism. Mutant Protectors. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Heck yeah. Alright, we're going to add 1 here. We're going to... Juggernaut's going to initiate an attack. We're going to play Mutant Protectors. When an enemy attacks, put an X-Men ally into play from your hand. Exhaust it and declare it as the defender for this attack. Rock Slide comes in. We're going to exhaust and defend against the attack of 3. Plus 2 is 6. Or 5, sorry. And then we have Retaliate 1 for 1 there. Nelson flexing on us by casually tossing the dragon shields to the wayside. Well, yeah, they're I don't know if you can see it. It's like they're like ripped here and crimped. Like to the point where it's like if I knew it was there, I would know what card it is. Star Wars Unlimited took off in your area? Nice. Nice. Yeah, the oh, Sidekick with Honey Badger is good. Yeah. Star Wars Unlimited is doing really, really interesting stuff. Like they're yeah. I'm a big fan of Unlimited. My local store now sells singles of Star Wars Unlimited. Interesting. Okay. Nice. Nice. Our encounter card is going to be an Exhaustion. Surge, exhaust our identity. Evil Alliance. Nemesis in play. Put 3 counters on Pursued by the Past. Ah! The plan is to stream more Unlimited in the future, yeah. Is there a Discord server for Star Wars League you started? It's in the Marvel Champions Discord. Do you play in person? No, it's only like 6 people, and they're all content creators. And so I did the first video. Basically, it's a progression league, or some people call it like a starter deck league, where you start with the starter decks and you're adding 3 packs per week. And so I'm hoping to do another video on kind of where the deck is at this point, but there's not a Discord server for it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and use our ability to play Armored Vest, giving us that +1 defense. Electrostatic armor on the top of the deck. Let's use Exorcism, or play Exorcism, I should say. Let's use Exorcism to play Stepping Disc. Ready our hero. Choose a magic card in our discard pile not named Stepping Disc. And put it on top, which is going to be Magic Barrier. We're at 7 health. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I need to build a little bit more. We're going to use Exorcism to play Limbo. We're going to use Stepping Disc to play the armor. And then we're good there. And we're not ready. We're going to thwart for 1. Triage will thwart for 1. My brother and his son have loved Star Wars Unlimited. Nice. I hate split sleeves. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah. Maybe I'll ask in the Star Wars chat for Teach Online. Yeah, and then also Force Table is, I think, a really good resource. You play against an AI, but it helps with the rules and everything. I hate the mash shuffling gets crunchy and you can feel a sleeve being broke and you just sit there for a second. A single tear rolls down your cheek. Stand up. There's all of our cards. Colossus is really good. Colossus is really, really solid. But yeah, no, I've been enjoying Star Wars Unlimited. When I was out in Colorado house sitting for some friends. I actually found a local store and showed up to their Star Wars night, which was a lot of fun. I think he's trying to get his youngest to play as 2, but I think Unlimited is strictly 2-player. It's not. You can do 3 and 4. He's more of a fan of co-ops. There is a mode to play 3 or 4, which is probably one of my favorite ways to play. We got 4, 5, 6. Top card of the deck is a Strength. We do have a Colossus Mutant Protector. We're going to Limbo Strength with Mutant Protectors. And we're off to the races. Or, yeah, that works. Cool. So we're going to add 1 threat here. Juggernaut's going to attack. We're going to play Mutant Protectors to play Colossus. We're going to exhaust, and unless he has Piercing, we're just not going to do 3. Put this minion into play, engage with you. Ah, gross. That would have been a much better Mutant Protector play. Oh, the camera died. Uh-oh. Okay, 1 sec. I'll be right back. So that hasn't happened in a long time. um, so basically the camera overheats, and I have a fan that is on the camera that I turn off on vacation. I just never turned it back on. Yay, we're back. I'm kind of surprised it overheated that quickly though. Usually, I guess we're at 2 hours. That makes sense. I don't know. Weird. Anyways, if it goes off again. Uh oh. Anyways, we're back. I don't quite know when it went out, but what we did is Juggernaut attacked. We used Mutant Protectors to drop Colossus into play. The toughness got knocked off. Spot is now here. Top card of the deck is now a Jocasta. I do wish that we had. I do wish that we had just defended and the Colossus could have blocked, but it was fine. Sounds like a cannon. It's a Sony. And like I have it turned off where it doesn't need, or like it I don't know. Yeah. It's a setting you can turn off. It's like don't overheat. And so now that it did overheat, it makes me slightly nervous, but it's fine. Spot's gonna hit us for 1. We'll just take that. We got 2 encounter cards. The first one being Flatten. Choose either take damage equal to Juggernaut's attack or place 1 momentum counter on him. Got 3. We'll take 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we've got Building Momentum. After you defend against an attack from Juggernaut, remove 1 threat from this scheme. Comes in with 3. Camera went to film the match in limbo. Yes, yes. Nice. Alrighty. When defeated, if Spot was defeated without excess damage, shuffle him back into the encounter deck. Alrighty. Let us scry. You know what? Actually, we're going to use Strength to play Jocasta, which is going to be our once per phase. And then we're going to use Jocasta to grab a Mutant Protector. There we go. Oh! She's not X-Men. First, we're going to have Rock Slide, punch for 3 on Spot. Then we're going to do it. I still think Juggernaut is one of the more thematic villains. Can't speak for AOA yet. He feels like a brawl, right? Defeated without excess damage. Top card of our deck is now a Genius. That's fine. Let's scry. So we're going to look at the top 3 cards of our deck. Establish Perimeter, Polaris. Let's go ahead and put Polaris on the top of our deck. I'm going to discard. I'm going to, I guess, discard Genius and draw Establish Perimeter. Magik is going to punch Spot. We only have 3 health. That's actually less than I want. Soul Strike will play Establish Perimeter. It's going to come out with 2. Then Energy will play Electrostatic Armor. Hey, thank you for the subscription. You've been subscribed for 2 months. I appreciate you so much. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day. Nice. We're going to go ahead and Jocasta Thwart and take out Establish Perimeter. It's going to give us a tough status card. No, we're not doing that yet. I'm going to thwart 2 here, and then Hope is going to take out Building Momentum. I don't like building momentum. Okay. Stand up. I really want my Hanger Bay. Got Soul Strike, Polaris, Magic Barrier. I do like Magic Barrier. Shield Spell, Spiritual Meditation, Exorcism, Spiritual Meditation. What's Limbo, Spiritual Meditation, and Magic Barrier? I'll shuffle that because I saw that. So it's pretty clearly likely that we're going to get either F4 or Defender's Wave next. Here's the question. I know someone another Spider Wave, but what heroes or villains would you want in another Spider Wave? I want Doc Ock. I want Doc Ock as a hero, or as a villain. All right, so we're good there. And add one here. Juggernaut's going to attack for 3. I'm not going to switch magic. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to have Colossus jump in front. We could play Mutant Protectors and get Polaris out there. But I kind of want Colossus to be cycling as much as possible. So Juggernaut's going to attack for 3, 4. Discard the top 7 cards of the encounter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then Colossus bites the dust. Doc Ock on his own. Who's my hero? Ooh. I want the Supreme Spider-Man. I think he would be a lot of fun. Really hoping we get to see more X-Force allies in this cycle. I feel like it's so close to feeling like a complete tribe. Yeah. Kingpin would be awesome. Yeah. They could put him with Defenders. Yeah. Spider-Man 2099 would be great. Spider-Man Noir would be really cool, I think. I think that'd be a really fun one. Black Cat. Black Cat would be cool. Eddie Brock Venom. That would be fun as well. There's so much Spider-Man. There's so many Spider-Man that could work. Our encounter card is Grand Larceny. Threat cannot be removed from the scheme while a criminal is in play. It comes in with 4. We're starting to get a little concerned on threat. Oh, but we have Exorcism. So perfect. Okay, let's Limbo to swap Spiritual Meditation with Exorcism. And we're going to use Magic Barrier to play Exorcism to remove 4 threat from Grand Larceny. Carnage. Carnage would be cool. Silk. I don't know too much about Silk. But like from her ability as like an ally, I think that they could have some pretty interesting mechanics that kind of follow that same idea. Carnage. Carnage seems like a slam dunk. I'd be here for a Carnage pack, yeah. That'd be really fun. Yeah. Top card of the deck is now Mutant Protectors. Spiritual Meditation will draw Mutant Protectors, and a Spiritual Meditation will drop the Mutant Protectors. Top card of the deck is a Magic Barrier. Spiritual Meditation. I've drawn the Spiritual Meditations all at the same time. And we're going to discard Magic Barrier. The top card of the deck is now Exorcism. Spiritual Meditation one more time. Exorcism and a Triage. I like Triage here, actually, a lot. Which probably means we're not playing Polaris. We play Triage. We're not going to play Soul Strike. Top card of the deck is a Mutant Protectors. Should be a prep hero like Nebula or Black Widow, where she's like kind of like can she see into the future? Is that kind of the idea, or is she just like a spy type thing? I said this before, but the end of Champions on the final page of the campaign should be a DC Champions being teased. My wallet would start crying. Yeah. All right. Juggernaut's at 9. I think I need to go ahead and we'll attack Juggernaut here for 2. 1, 2. We're going to use a shield spell to play a stepping disc. So ready our hero. Grab a magic card and put it on top of our deck, which is going to be, you guess it, Colossus. Now we have a wild, so we get a +1 attack and a +1, or a +1 thwart, I should say. So Hope is going to thwart 2 here. Magik is going to thwart 2 here. We're going to use Exorcism and Polaris to play Triage. Utopia is going to ready, and then this response is going to heal 2 from me. We're going to go ahead and thwart 2 off of Established Perimeter, which is going to give us a tough status card. I feel like I'm toying with him now, and we're going to deal 1 damage here. Sup, Nelson? I've never cut a live stream. Well, welcome. There's 15 inches of snow outside. Oh, geez. I'm running Bishop through AOA content. That's a pretty nice snow day. Awesome. That's really cool. That's really cool. Well, I'm so happy that you're able to catch the live. I'm happy you're here. She has a really strong spider sense. Ah, okay. Okay, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Maybe it still plays with the top card of the encounter deck face up or something. That'd be wild. That would be really cool. Still waiting patiently for the Goofy hero cycle. Squirrel Girl, Gwenpool, Howard the Duck, Great Lake Avengers. I could see it. I could see it. That could be kind of fun. We're not going to use Jocasta. We're just going to hang on to that Mutant Protectors. We're going to stand up, stand up, stand up. I'm going to draw into Colossus, Mutant Protectors, Hanger Bay. There it is. X, Stepping Disc, 2, 4, 5, 6. There's the crown. Top card of the deck is a Stepping Disc. We'll swap Stepping Disc with Mutant Protectors using Limbo. And we'll add 1. Juggernaut is going to attack. We're going to use Mutant Protectors to play Colossus. And he's exhausted defending the attack. Shoot, I can't do that. I guess we'll discard Triage. I keep forgetting that Jocasta is not a X-Men character. Oh, Hope Summers doesn't count towards my limit, though. Ah, never mind. We're good. We're good. After this activation, place 1 counter there. Alrighty, so he attacks. This is going to be the 4th counter. So we're going to remove that. We're going to place Belasco. After Belasco activates against you, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. If Ruler of Limbo is in play, attach the cards face down. Also, Gwenpool could theoretically add more pool aspects. That's, yeah. They release Gwenpool without more pool cards, we riot. I would assume if they are going that route, they would. I don't know if they... I thought I had heard someone say that they had come out and said that they're really not doing more pool. But maybe I've not verified that at all. So... Okay, so... We got Ruler of Limbo. When revealed, the Ileana Rasputin player finds Limbo and attaches it face down here. When the scheme is defeated, put Limbo into play under its player's control. Limbo goes there. It comes in with 3. And Belasco is now activating against us. Our top card is Nightcrawler, but we've already used our ability here. After he activates against you, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. If Ruler of Limbo is in play, attach those cards to it face down. Okay. So we are going to... We're getting attacked here. We are going to use Professor X to play Mutant Protectors. No, that's not how that works. Because we've already used this, this is not considered to be in our hand. So never mind. We cannot do that. It's not considered to be in your hand. You can play it as if it was in your hand once per phase. So same thing as Gandalf. So we actually can't use Mutant Protectors on Nightcrawler because we've already played Colossus from the top of our deck. I guess we play Mute Protectors from the top of our deck, so we'll keep that. Belasco is just going to attack. We'll toss Triage in front of it. So it's going to be 1, 2, take an indirect damage. We'll throw that on Colossus. It's going to be enough to take Triage out. And then we're discarding the top 3 cards of our deck, which attaches it to Ruler of Limbo. We get an encounter card. This is a tough encounter phase. It's kind of a wasted opportunity if we have 0 more pool aspect cards. But I wouldn't. But I think most wouldn't mind. Yeah, I finished running Magik through AOA over the weekend. Interested to see her played with some aspect cards because I was running her with basically just basic, an aspect spell, usually the Justice one, or one in pool with healing factor and stick to itiveness. Nice. Yeah, she works really well in basic. The Magik cards that we have, I'm sorry, the Mystic cards that we have are really good. That might be the current plan. I imagine Gwenpool wouldn't be for several more cycles at least, so maybe plans will change. Thoughts on new Standard 3? I love Standard 3. This is the most brutal it gets, but but I really like Standard 3. I feel like it's going to lead to just more consistency, and I'm here for it. Soul Strike. Alrighty, 2 cards. Actually, it was 1 more because of the Amplified, but Hobgoblin. When Hobgoblin would attack you, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take equal to Hobgoblin's attack. Take 1 indirect damage for each boost icon discarded that way. And Breakthrough. Take damage equal to Juggernaut's attack or discard the highest cost upgrader support you control. Should be Utopia or Sorcerer Supreme. We'll take the damage to the tough. Okay. I don't love it. We do have a lot of Stepping Disc. All right. Let's use let's go ahead and attack for 2 on no yeah, let's attack for 2 here on Hobgoblin. We'll attack 2 on Belasco. We're going to use Professor X and actually, no, we have 5 health. We could use Blood Gem. Let's use Magik's Crown to play Soul Strike to take out Belasco. Let's go Blood Gem. We'll take 2 damage. 1, 2. Stepping Disc to play Professor X. We will stun Hobgoblin. Utopia will ready Magik. It's wild to me there's no Squirrel Girl hero. She has 60 issues run. Really? I didn't realize that. Wait, where's she on Disney Plus? Animated stuff. Gotcha. That's impressive. She feels like, at that point, she feels like the hero that should be more known than she really is. You're going to try Standard 3 for the first time now. Does it make the game less swingy? It does. It does. Yeah. You know when you're about to face down your nemesis. You can feel the nemesis coming instead of Shadows being a game ender. Yeah, 100%. Yes. Yeah. X is going to thwart 3 off of Limbo, which will put Limbo into play. I really wanted to play Hangar Bay. I guess we'll limbo shield spell with Hanger Bay. Hope will deal 2 damage to Hobgoblin. Okay, I feel like that was, does standard 3 have an advance? Kind of. So the way that it works is, actually I just pulled it. Alright, yeah. So Dark Designs. So place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. Then if it has any counters on it, the villain schemes. The reason that I say kind of is because if you place the 4th counter, you pull out your nemesis, but then you remove all the counters. So you kind of have advance, but if you have 3 counters on pursuit by the past in a solo game, then there is no advance in the deck. Now you're gonna get hit with your nemesis, and so there's that. But this has become a war of attrition. I'm here for it. Yeah. All my reading time has been taken up by manga. I need to get back into comics. I need to get into comics. We're gonna hang out with Jocasta. We have Magik. We're actually gonna have Hope attack Juggernaut. 1, 2, 3, and Magik gonna attack Hobgoblin. We'll stand up. Damage there. Okay. I feel like we're pretty much there. I'm gonna toss shield spell, yeah, because we have X. Hanger Bay. I want to get Hanger Bay onto the table. Spiritual Meditation, Magic Barrier, Energy, Exorcism. 2, 4, 6. Top card of the deck is a Stepping Disc. Might as well. We're gonna hang on to Limbo. I don't think we need a Limbo right now, and so we're gonna just hang on to it and be a little bit more reactive. Hey, Nines, how's it going? It's going really well. No Feet, you got to run. It was fun. Nice to stop by for a while. It was great having you. I'm so happy that you were able to make it. See you later. I'll be back tomorrow. So if you're around tomorrow, I'll be playing some more. Sick. All right. So we are going to, actually, you know what? We will Limbo Magic Barrier, because I know I want to have a +1 attack, which I get from the sword to take out Hobgoblin. And Magic Barrier then protects me against another activation. I guess I want to toss Colossus in front of the second activation, but we also have Magic Barrier now. Alright, we got 1 threat there. Juggernaut's going to attack. We're going to push the wheelchair in front of it. It's going to be 3, 4, 5. There goes X. Hobgoblin stunned. Then we've got Witchfire. Quick Strike. After Witchfire attacks and defeats an ally, place 1 threat on Ruler of Limbo. Otherwise, place 1 threat on the main scheme. Okay, so at this point, we will go ahead and use our ability, play Magic Barrier. We will... Oh, sick. We flip into a Lightning. So this says prevent 3 damage from the attack, so we take no damage. Angel's Airy goes up. Prevent 3 damage from the attack. If the top card of your deck has a Lightning resource, deal 3 damage to the attacking enemy. So 3 damage. Electrostatic Armor will do the 4th damage. Ah! Fellas, is that Star Wars Unlimited game any good? 100%. Yes, I've played a lot of Star Wars Unlimited now. It's very good. Been reading Claremont's X-Men run, 70s to 90s. I'm in the Brood saga right now. Weird how many of my least favorite characters from the films animated are your favorite characters in the comic. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. Is it just like a personality thing? I'm for sure playing a few games of Marvel Champions today, cleaning the table of paint supplies and miniatures, catching up because I really like the AOA content I've seen and I want it. Nice. Nice. What have you been painting? That was really satisfying. That was a really satisfying just like sequence of events. The quick strike coming out and then running and just I quick stroke it right back. Nice. Alrighty. It is our turn. Yes, it's our turn because that was there. Okay. We are going to get Hanger Bay on the table. I don't care what else we do. Let's use Exorcism to play Hanger Bay because that's the engine. That's what we want to be doing. Okay. Triage is Lightning. That's not what we want. So we were going to want to go Spiritual Meditation. Draw Triage and Soul Strike. Top card of the deck is a Scrying. We have not used this yet. We have to discard a card, which will be Magic Barrier. Let's go ahead and use our ability to play Scrying. So we'll draw 1, 2, 3. We get to draw 1, put 1 on the top of our deck, and discard 1. We're going to discard Mutant Protectors. We're going to put Rock Slide on the top of our deck and take Spiritual Meditation. At this point, we now have 3 attacks. So we're going to use Magik to take out Hobgoblin, because we have the physical resource here. Hope. I'm actually going to... How can we kill Colossus? If we flip Juggernaut right now, his helmet comes back and he gains Stalwart. So we might as well flip down. It's all personal. If you start reading, Nelson, you'll have to find which ones you like. I personally can't read anything before 1980s. While there's a door, those it's all personal preference. Yeah, pretty much love all the heroes that everyone else likes the counterpart. I love Superman, while others love Batman. Cyclops, others love Wolverine. Same with Cap and Iron Man. Yeah, pretty much finished all the villains in Lord of the Rings Journey. Oh, sick, nice painting. And I have heroes to do next, which I was faster, but I'm also a dollar store professional. Nice. Nice. Okay. We can flip. Okay. Let's play with this a little bit. Let's go Spiritual Meditation to draw Rock Slide and Genius. We'll toss Rock Slide. Top card of our deck is going to be Exorcism. That's actually perfect. It's not perfect because we've already played it. Okay, so we can toss. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to knock Juggernaut, be able to flip Juggernaut, and then confuse Juggernaut again. The only way we can confuse Juggernaut is with an Exorcism, and there's no way to draw that right now. So I don't think that it's worth flipping Juggernaut. Now we could flip Juggernaut, and no, we can't Soul Strike him. So I think what we're gonna do, we could just take the hits. I mean, we're at 3. We can play Triage to heal. I think that's what we're just gonna do. Yeah. I mean, like we have too much potential on the table that I feel like we lose so much tempo if we don't do anything right now. And so we'll knock Juggernaut to stage 3 with Hope. When reveal it, searching counter deck and discard pile for Head of Steam and reveal it. Pretty much, Dark Knight returns Sinestro Corp's War into the Black Knight, and the Hush storylines were some of the best reads of DC. Sweet. I enjoy the Marvel stuff a lot more than DC, and maybe that's not fair. I just maybe haven't given Marvel, or I haven't given it as much of a, or DC as much of a shake. Juggernaut gains Retaliate X, where X is the number of momentum counters on Juggernaut. When revealed, attach Head of Steam and place 1 momentum counter on him. The Juggernaut exposed into play, flip it. That's where it was. I was like, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Head of Steam and reveal it. Juggernaut is exposed in play, flip it. Otherwise, give Juggernaut a tough status card. So he flips, he gains Overkill, Confuse goes away. He gains Retaliate 1. Hey, that's how we can kill Colossus. He now has Retaliate 1. And he has like 20 billion health, 25 health. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to pump this health up to 25. Alright. We're at 3. The Retaliate's annoying. Let's go ahead and hit Juggernaut for 2. 1/2 with Colossus. That's going to knock Colossus out due to the Retaliate. But then we're going to use Genius and Soul Strike to flip Juggernaut's helmet. After Juggernaut attacks, you spend 1 resource for each damage dealt by the attack. Discard this card. Alright, so we're going to flip the helmet and remove this. We're then going to use... That'd be crazy, right? It'd be crazy to use Blood Gem. Let's do it. Sounds awesome. So Blood Gem, we'll take 2. We'll play Stepping Disc. So we'll ready, and we'll put Colossus on the top of our deck. Okay, we're going to use an energy. Oh, wait, actually, first, we're going to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to use energy to play Triage. We're going to heal 2 from Magic. 1, 2. We're going to use Utopia to ready, and we're going to attack for 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And then Triage is going to attack for 1. So, yeah, that was 9 damage. I feel like that was definitely worth it, losing the Confused status card for that. And we'll have Colossus next turn with the Mutant Protectors, Hangar Bay, Utopia, all of the good stuff. So let's stand up. So we got Colossus, Exorcism, Polaris, Spiritual Meditation, Strength, and a Mutant Protectors, 2, 4, 6. It's going to give us an encounter card. Wolverine Origins was fantastic from what I remember. Avengers Dismantled, I also enjoyed liking. And so, like, when you say, like, Wolverine Origins, is that a book? Is that, like, how much content is that? Is it, like, how do you measure comic book length? Because, like, I know, like, there's issues. I guess issues would be it. Like, there's issues, and how many issues is that? Top card of the deck is Magik's Crown. We are going to Limbo Mutant Protectors with Magic Crown. And we're going to go off to the races. I'm going to add 1 threat here. Juggernaut's going to attack for 4. We are going to use our ability to play Mutant Protectors to put Colossus into play, exhausted and defending the attack. He's defending for 4. After this activation results, put 1 pursuit counter here. Knocks the toughness out. We're going to Hangar Bay to ready Colossus now. It's all coming together. Then we've got Drawing Near. After your turn begins, discard the top card of your deck. Place 1 pursuit counter here for each printed resource icon. Then we've got Siderax Impleer. In this expert mode, this card gains Insight 1. Juggernaut is exposed as in play. Flip it and place 1 momentum counter on Juggernaut. Otherwise, place threat on the main scheme equal to his attack. Bummer. Are you asking how to measure a run, just length? So, like, I guess, like, Wolverine Origins, when you say that's a fantastic, is that 1 issue or is that like 10 issues? I'm just kind of curious. It was a graphic novel. I think they were measured in issues 6 to 8. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay. And then can you go and just read? I guess Wolverine Origins would make sense that you could read just Wolverine's Origins. But like if Avengers Disassembled, that doesn't feel like a origin story. Can I just go and read that and understand what's happening? Or do I need like prerequisite knowledge to read Avengers Disassembled? I think it'd be issues. People usually just say runs, and when they say runs, is usually a character written by 1 person. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. So it's like kind of their vision of the character that's being written about. That makes sense. I see it. Okay. So we're going to discard this card, place a counter here. Top card is now Magic Barrier, which gives us attack, which is nice. You can go Exorcism and Polaris and Blood Gem. I don't want to do Blood Gem right now. but I also need to flip that helmet. Let's try a spiritual meditation. Oh yeah, because we won't grab magic barrier. We have strength. So magic barrier and rock slide. We'll toss magic barrier. Top card is a stepping disc. It's actually really nice. Let's use strength and rock slide to flip this. Move that. We're going to attack for 2. 1, 2. We're going to place stepping disc to ready and put a card on the top of our deck, which is going to be magic barrier. And we're going to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. Hope is going to attack for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking at 7. We got it. So Exorcism, Magic's Crown, and Blood Gem will take 2 damage. 1, 2. To play Polaris, we'll discard Jocasta. Actually, we'll attack with Jocasta, I guess, for 2. Polaris comes in. We're going to give Magic a tough status card. We're going to Utopia Hope. Hope is going to hit for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 1, 2, 1. Sick. I'm really enjoying Magik. I like both of these heroes. They're both really fun. I think Magik is a little bit more satisfying to play. Like, there's a lot of sequencing that goes on. I'm really enjoying this protection mutant protectors build, being able to play mutant protectors from the top of our deck and giving another option to play from the top of our deck in the villain phase, I think is really strong because you get to use that ability once per phase. And so if we're able to mutant protectors Polaris, mutant protectors Colossus, whatever, then Hangar Bay, like both of these, I called them out specifically because they can get toughness, then you can Hangar Bay and ready. Now, if you're playing high minions, you defend by exhausting magic, you mutant protectors one of these 2 ends, they get to ready for Hangar Bay and you get to ready from Utopia. So that's cool. So I really like Magik and the sequencing that's happening. I'm gonna need to just like crank out 20 games with her to figure out like I did with Domino. And then since Green Lantern Corp, the end of the Blackest Night, there's only about 48 issues, I think. Sometimes you can read the graphic novel as is, but the book will point you to specific comics. Oh, that's really nice when they do that. Some lead-ups are very long, like years, while others have an issue or 2. Okay. And I assume there's probably online resources where if I don't want to read years worth of runs, I can kind of get the background information of what I need going into whatever I'm looking at reading. That would make sense. Said it better than I did. Blackest Night arc run can be read as is, but Green Lantern Corp and Sinestro Corp graphic novel add to the lead up necessary to understand it. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. Kind of like, I feel like a lot of the MCU, you can watch those movies episodically where like you can come in and you can watch Civil War and kind of have an idea of what's going on. But if you have watched the previous movies, you have so much more understanding of the background of what is actually happening. That makes a lot of sense. Sweet. That was a lot of fun. I'm very much enjoying these. I'm gonna end the stream there. It is my wife's birthday, so I feel like I should go hang out with her a little bit. And I'm gonna end the stream here, and we're gonna be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing more Magik, more Bishop, and just hanging out some more. I'm having a lot of fun with these 2 characters. I think what I want to do is I want to play Magik in like a high card draw scenario, like White Tiger, Nick, and just see what happens. I guess Bishop would also work there. I think I want to do both of them. Both of them seem really good in that kind of strategy with like a leadership build. And then I haven't played Justice with either of these characters, so we may see some Justice stuff come out tomorrow. What time are you on tomorrow? 10 a.m. Eastern time. So the same time that we started today, which is about 2 hours and 45 minutes previous to the time it is right now. So the Comic Book Herald has a progression type reading list. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Take care. Happy birthday wishes to the missus. Thank you. Great stream. I enjoyed the gameplay. New heroes are they really are. These are fantastic heroes. I feel like the designers have really, this is like the golden age of hero design. where every hero recently has just been fire. Been fire. Sitting here in an office makes me jealous of what you do for a living. I'm very fortunate. I'm very blessed. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Awesome. Thank you so very much. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to talk to you all tomorrow where we're playing more champions. Until then, have a good one. Peace.